in the arts. I get it. But I have a theory about places like that. And you've traveled more than any of us at this point. My theory is that the government of these places figures, let's just get herd immunity quickly so we can come back economically sooner. Do you feel like that's the case?
I have no idea. I'm not privy to the discussions. I mean, I understand that some governors have decided that at all costs, human life is more important, and that's their decision. And some
those are the wussy liberals in the Democratic big cities that are.
This is where I kind of get like conspiracy theorists where I think maybe they're just keeping it more locked down because it makes Trump look bad and it creates a little bit more of a unrest.
So it could go both ways, is what you're saying. Yeah,
I think it's. I think there's a line somewhere in the middle of. I really liked the 1/3 capacity and everything spread out. That way they're able to, somewhat still make a living. But what I mean, I don't know. Here's the other quote: is like. What is that old quote that like it's impossible to get a man to understand something when his salary depends on him not understanding it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Upton Sinclair,
so I am 100%
1849,
biased.
by the way.
Huh?
Upton Sinclair, 1849, said that.
Wow, look at you.
Oh, was he a friend of yours?
You're old, Dad. Get it?
Hey.
Well, I'm glad you remember that. But he actually hears some stuff that I tell him. That's my favorite quote of all time. Because anytime I can't understand why someone would, not see something, it's usually because there's a conflict of interest in their life and their job depends on them not seeing it.
So in the same light of like, you can't tell the governor of South Dakota that Sturgis rally is safe for anybody, but their tax dollars and their everything depends on that happening, you know? The same way that a liberal governor is not going to say these protests are doing anything and spreading, it's mostly peaceful, a little fiery, but just mostly
fiery here and there, yeah.
It's outdoors.
The same way that, like, Ted Wheeler is walking out into the crowd in Portland while people are lugging water bottles at his face, and he's going, I don't see any problem out here. Of course not. He has to placate to those people. So that's where I get in. That's where, like, the conspiracy theory about, like, this will all go away after the election, like, I don't think they mean the virus is going to go away. I think that those people believe that people will kind of go, all right, we got Trump out of office. Now we can kind of get back to what we think is probably the best mix of.
That's interesting.
But I also think, like, even at the beginning of this, we were told it was just to flatten the curve and make sure that hospitals didn't go to overloaded. And it's kind of like
we did that.
We got plenty of room. Let's if it starts getting bad again. And
healthcare is a business. So
absolutely, isn't that what one of your lines about 1/3 of the economy or something like that?
1/6 of our economy is related to healthcare. Yeah, and so it's been terrible for healthcare, this virus, because all the breast implants were on hold. All my dental work, forget it.
You had me at breast implants.
Another time.
Are you holding breast implants?
Yeah. And I was going to get teeth whitening, but not now.
Yeah.
So we know. We saw you on Andrew's Facebook
I'm smiling for you now.